So I have been asked, guys, how I make the bail that I use to hang my MSR Seagull. And all it is a wire coat hanger and two different pieces. A longer piece to hold the handle and a shorter piece just to act as a hook. All you're gonna need to make this is a wire coat hanger and a multi-tool. Probably need about this much of the coat hanger. What we want to do is we're going to make a hook like that in one end and then kind of a loop that pinches here on the other end. I'm taking my multi-tool and I'm just going to bend that over. So we have this at one end and I kind of narrowed it down at the bottom. Then our second end, we want this hook right here. And I'm going to make a 90-degree curve. And I'm going to bend that in. So we kind of have that right there. I'm just going to shave this down. And then I'm going to come in a little bit with this bottom. Okay guys, to make the hook part, all I essentially did is we used most of that bottom part of the wire coat hanger. I then made the bottom hook. All I did was use my multi-tool and twisted it down and made a little hook here on the bottom. Make sure you can see that. And then I made the hook on the top. And same thing, I just used my pliers on the multi-tool, bent it down, and then curved this bottom part in a little bit. And you want the hooks on the same side, okay? So the hook on the bottom turns this way, and the hook on the top turns the same way. Now we want to make this part right here. This is going to be the hook for the top. And if you notice on this one, they hook the opposite way. Okay, so there's our hook part. I just took another section of the coat hanger, turned it up top to make that hook, and then on the bottom, I turned it the opposite way on the other side. There's our first hook. I have the hook here. And then I have the hook here, okay? And then here's the second hook. To where I have a hook here. And I have a hook here. And let me show you how we set this up here. The bigger hook part on the longer one that we made is going to go around this thing on the handle. So from the inside, we're going to hook it from the inside, okay? With the thinner hook that we made, we're going to put it in and through. So bigger hook goes through this part of the handle. On the other side, the bottom hook goes through the loop. And with our small hook, we're going to take that little thin hook that we made where we pinched it together. And we're just going to go right through the top of the handle here. And there you go. That's your bail, guys. I'm using a pot hook here. I'm going to throw our hook end right onto our pot hook. And there we go, guys. I have a pot hook and it's looped into some bank line. So if we take that out, I just have this figure 8 with a bite on the end of my bank line. You can easily just make your tripod, leave a tail, throw a figure 8 with a bite, and hook your pot just like that. The way that it's set up, how it's kind of a wide triangle there, allows you to reach in and remove the top, check your food, check your water, add food, add water, and then put the top right back on without disturbing anything at all. Some credit really quick. I learned this improvised bail system from one of the best bushcrafters I know, one of the nicest guys I know, and that's John Tewelow. So if you can go check out his channel, it would really mean a lot. He's a great guy. He has a mind for bushcrafting and engineering, and he's always coming up with these really cool things, and you'll get to know his family, and his channel's a lot of fun, guys, and he just has so much knowledge that he has shared with me. I've learned a lot from him, including this bail system for the MSR Seagull, which has made me like this pot 100 times more. When I discovered it, I want to say a couple of years ago, it made this much more of an outstanding pot than it ever was. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it, guys, and we'll talk to you again down the road. Bye-bye.